Right then, getting myself settled, have a drink of Pepsi Max Cherry. I'm loving Pepsi Max Cherry at the moment. It's like my go-to zero drink for a treat. Right then, I have made a big list. I'm doing, this is my first video of 2019. I've been a bit lax, to be honest, like really lax. I just had a Christmas break that's turned on from a week to months. So I've been reflecting on my year and what I want to change this coming year, and my resolutions and that sort of thing. And I have made a list. I'm loving lists at the moment, which is why I've got 2 different types of list paper. Yeah. Right then, so I have made a list. I have done the 5 things that didn't work out for me last year, the 5 things that did work out for me last year, and then I've also got 5 New Year's resolutions moving forward. So I'm going to start with the negatives. 5 bad things last year. One is a bit random. It's HelloFresh. I heard a lot of things about it. I knew it was expensive. I didn't know how expensive, but I thought it's worth a try. Plus I thought, you know, going out, resourcing things, if we don't have things in the house, we're going to get takeaway. So I was like, surely it's still expensive the way we live, so let's just try it. So I decided to try it. I tried it on an offer. It was something like 40-50% off, something like that. And it still worked out as quite expensive. Like, I can't remember how much it was now. £50? £30? I'm not quite sure exactly, but a lot more than you'd spend on an average, well, we would spend on an average meal cooked in for us. I loved the meals we picked. I liked all of them, the ones I'd cooked. But the only thing is, they took a lot of work. I mean, at some point I want to reorder them and do videos on just making them, because the amount of work they took, I was doing them on my own each night, and they took a good hour, and each time I got things wrong and I messed it up. It isn't for me. HelloFresh is not for me, but it was good fun. I get the point of it. If it's for fun, I just don't think I could do it every week. You know, beans on toast would do me, thank you. I need a big posh meal. Another thing that didn't work for me is bad diets. Like, I am obviously overweight, but I don't spend my whole life worrying about it too much. I make conscious efforts to not put on weight, but I don't make many conscious efforts to lose weight. That's my dog just chiming in there. But when I do, I would say they never really work for me. Like, I've tried Slimming World a bit, and Weight Watchers I've looked at, I haven't really tried it properly. What does work for me, not putting on weight and just being able to continue, is eating what you want. Eat what you want in moderation is truly what works for me. But I think everyone must have a different thing that works for them. Because some people, I think, they eat what they want, and then they just put on like weight because they eat too much or they eat the wrong things. But I naturally will do okay if I start trying to force myself to eat like a really healthy diet. What generally happens is I eat the really healthy food, and then I crave the unhealthy food. So then I eat that as well at some point. So I might as well just eat the bad food to start with and save myself having both meals. And then you don't feel like you're missing out, and then you can just have what you want. And I find that, honestly, you don't put on weight that way, but everyone's different. But for me, bad diets and things that are temporary, that's so last year. So 2018. The next thing that didn't work for me is using my office. I have an office. I never use it. I'm not using it now. It's quite cold in my office, and I just haven't got a good working space in there at the moment. It's full of eBay stuff, basically, that I sell, or presents for my daughter's friends' birthday parties, or what else is in there? Storage of other things that I don't necessarily need, that, you know, toys that she's not old enough for, or that sort of thing. It's a great big storage space, and I would like to make it more workable. Another thing that hasn't worked for me this year is contour. I haven't got any contour on now. Have I got? No, I'm going to now. Contour. I think works for professionals, and to be honest, a lot of people apply it amazingly, but in real life it doesn't look that great. I think it looks great on photographs, not in real life. And if I apply it too strongly, I mean, people just look at me. I do it wrong, you know, that's what it is. I do it wrong. People must just look at me and just think, what the F is she doing with like brown drawn on, you know. I think, yeah, I'm not into contour very much in real life. I do a little tiny bit, but I think it's okay doing like kind of here. But as soon as you start going like lower or like dark, too dark, I think you're gonna lose like a lot. I know you can't see it, so you go out in public and you probably think you look great, and then I look, honestly, shocking. And the last thing that didn't work for me last year is listening to my gut. I didn't listen to my gut on several situations, but one of the most important being my daughter's nursery. I wasn't very happy with it, and I kept sending her anyway, and I should listen to my gut, because in retrospect she wasn't happy. Well, no, she was happy, but it wasn't right for her. And now she's somewhere else, she's much happier, she's a different child, and I regret my decisions. I wish I'd made them quicker, I wish I'd listened, and I hadn't thought, oh, what are they going to think, and what is my mother-in-law going to think, and what's my partner going to think if I move her, and you know, who cares, do what's right for your children, do what's right for you, listen to your gut. That's what didn't work last year. What did work is, what I put here, oh yeah, cutting out sugary drinks. I don't really drink sugary drinks anymore. If I want a treat and like a fizzy drink, I've got Pepsi Max Cherry here. I would say the sugar tax is helping me out, because for a long time we should always go out and say, hi, what have you got on the menu that's, you know, sugar free? And they'd say Diet Coke or water, and that was really all they ever had. If you want a Fanta or something fruity, you'd be a bit like, but now a lot of them are sugar free, which is great, because I love like Little Zero and things. Generally I drink water. Really boring, really PC, but I do. And I like sugar free squashes too. And then when we're out and about, if I want a fizzy drink, then I'll have something sugar free. I don't feel the need to have it, and I'd rather have those calories in food than in drinks, to be honest. I'm just that sort of person. So that has definitely worked out for me. I did it slowly by just cutting them out on like in the house, and then eventually all the time, and now I don't crave. I used to crave Coke. I think it's like an addiction, but I don't crave that anymore. But yeah, if I ever do really want some Coke, then I've got Pepsi Max, or you know, you could have Diet Coke. What else didn't work for me? Oh no, did work for me. Yeah, do with me. Selling on eBay worked for me. I sell lots of things. I'm not like a seller of things I need. I'm a seller of, you know, the clothes the children have worn out and things, that sort of thing. Most of the things are always in good condition. I'm a proper, like, I like to make sure when I wash things, I get every stain out, every mark out. So I always sell really good condition things. But I always thought you couldn't make much money from it, and actually you can make plenty. It's hard to sell clothes if they're not branded, and I mean top branded. If you've got like kind of jewels, or I've got like a lot of the Fuji organic stuff, or even the Next, they all sell really well. If you've got supermarkets, that doesn't sell as well. But bundles sell fine, and that makes you, you know, a good amount of money back. And I do buy a lot of children's clothes, so I need to sell a lot of children's clothes as well. So it's kind of a full-time job just in that, to be honest. I just sell, honestly, loads of things a week. And if I want to go to the post office, it's cheaper. But if I'm being lazy, then I can get Hermes to come to my door for 50p extra, and they pick up, which makes my life a lot easier. So that's really worked for me this year, selling on eBay. Making it just a bit of money back. Making money back towards buying the children more things. I generally sell clothing. I have sold like unwanted presents or that sort of thing on there before. Yeah, mostly children's things. What else? Do you know what I've done this year actually? In the last few months more than anything, being more organised. I just managed to start getting more organised. Making sure I've done things and cleared things and kind of like decluttered my house a bit. I've still got more to do. And mentally it's helping me loads to do those sort of things, and to I don't know, the more you get done, the more you want to do, and this year I've been more organised and I want to continue doing that. I also want to continue saving. I started saving and I opened up like a Help to Buy ISA, and you have to put, I don't think it was a minimum you have to put in actually. The maximum you can put in is £200 a month, but you can put in £5 a month in, which might not be much, but if that's all you've got, it makes you feel so good saving. Like, I've had months where I've put hardly anything in. I mean hardly anything. But you know what? Month on, month out, that hardly anything piles up, and then you have something. And after a couple of years of doing it, I feel quite like good about myself. I haven't like bought the house yet or anything. I haven't got all this money, but I'm happy with what I've saved, and I'm happy that I've done it. Even in the hardest months, I've managed to put some money by. So yeah, saving has made me feel mentally better, as well as obviously put together a start of a nest egg. So that's something that's worked really well. And the last thing that's worked really well is this filming. We started this YouTube channel for no real reason than an extra kind of hobby. Sometimes the videos, we don't know what we're going to do them on. We just do them whatever we fancy doing them on. We're not structured in any way like that. But what I have found is when we do the weekend videos and we record those times in our life and I watch them back, I wish I'd recorded more. I wish I'd recorded when like Mabel was younger, and I could see back all the great places we've been, the amount of times we've been to Centre Parks, or we've been to Disneyland, or we've been to all these things, and I have the memories in my head. Pardon me. Do you know what's not good about Max? It's making me have like some sort of wind issues. But I don't remember everything as it was. I don't remember the music of those places. I don't remember what we ate. And I don't remember Mabel's expression. So I'm sad about that. But no more, because from now on I'm recording those things. Whether that's for YouTube or for me, making it into a video and putting audio on, or just keeping it like that is lovely. And that was great this year. I've learned how to do that. I've learned how to make a simple video of my family. So that's a plus. Right. Now I've got 5 things that are like resolutions for my year. They're based on what I've loved and moving forward. Number 1, continue to declutter. Continue. I've got to sort out my pant drawer. Who hasn't got to sort out their pant drawer? All those pants that don't fit me anymore, all those pants that are like too sexy, they can go. They can go. I like my simple pants. I'm keeping those. So pant drawer. And kitchen drawers. I've got kitchen drawers that have got things in them that I think I'm going to need one day. I haven't used them in 10 years, but I'm going to need those. If I haven't used them, you do not need them. I'm going to force myself to get rid of them. Declutter more. Second one is start using Instagram. I love taking pictures. I love recording memories. I do not use Instagram. Supposedly it's great. I'm going to have a go. Hopefully, when I get around to it, I'm going to have a go. Thirdly is remove my makeup. Anyone who knows me knows I'm terrible. I put on makeup generally most days, and not always. I'm a bit lazy with it. But if I do put it on, I never take it off. I wear it the next day, the next day after that, by like smudging it on and keeping it on as long as I can, and never washing it off, and never moisturising, and never taking care of myself. So I want to do more, better. Ooh, it's a scary noise outside. I've been watching Luther, and it's made me think every scary noise is a serial killer. Ooh. Anyway, I want to do better facial, what is it called? Facial, better skin, better. You should do better. Sort more storage. Mabel's room especially needs more storage. Christmas has come a bit like come and gone, and her room has toys that are not in, haven't got home. I don't like that. So I want to sort her room again. That means a trip to IKEA. That means more Kallax units and more storage cubes. Maybe a bit of 3 Sprouts storage as well. I'm going to make it beautiful. I'm going to make it work. And my last thing is I've started putting more of an effort into my life, in that sometimes I don't wear makeup. That's fine. That's not a problem. But quite a lot I wear like baggy things or loose things. Can't be bothered. Or you don't go out because you don't want to that day. But if you make the effort, I feel better mentally, and it's made a huge it's January now, and if I don't do these things now, I feel like the January blues gets everyone down, and I definitely feel it in myself. So I need to make more of an effort to get up, put up, and get out of the house. Like, whether it's just to the shop, to browse. I love just browsing in the shops. You know, like doing a video, putting some makeup on, making an effort, because after that thing's finished, after that shopping trip is finished, that video is finished, I am ready then to get on with something else, and it kind of spreads on to one thing after another, and I get more productivity out of my day. So those are my 5 resolutions. I actually think they're quite, you know, they're not like crazy. They're not crazy resolutions. So it's all basically about sorting my house, sorting my face, sorting my storage, sorting my motivation, and sorting my Instagram. Sorted. So thank you for watching. If you've watched this far, you are amazing. I don't know why you're still here, but you are. Hello. So yes, those are the things I want to see. Hopefully you can see me do them throughout this year. I'm going to be recording these videos. I'm going to be putting them up, and you can watch us and take this journey with us. I'd love it if you could subscribe to us. We'd really appreciate it. Anyway, thank you, and I'll see you soon.